Hey everyone, and by everyone I mean hi to my 5 viewers and my few followers. I took like a 2 week break because I got a haircut and I was a little embarrassed. It was a little too short. I'm not really a short haired type of guy. So back to the regular scheduled open ended discussion. Okay, so right off the bat, I want to open this again. Okay, I'm going to preface this with every time I make a video that the point of these videos is to have an open-ended discussion. We're going to talk about all things real estate and the UFC and whatever comes to mind. It's just I'm doing this as an outlet. It's almost like a diary. I'm just doing this to document it throughout the years, to talk about like my thoughts, frustrations, creativity. Just have fun with it. Just have fun with it and talk about all things real estate and UFC because that's what my life is all about. That's my passion. I always had a weird obsession over it since I was a kid, at least for real estate. The UFC I got into when I was 18, 19, but I digress. Okay, so let's open this one up with Santa Monica. We have a luxury style building. We have about 8 apartments, 8 or 9, that are opening up. 1 bed, 1 bath. We did have a 2 bed, 2 bath. That one got rented. It's 1 block from Ocean Avenue, so you're steps away from the beach. Brand new bathroom flooring, tile, backsplash. It's pretty nice. I'll leave the link in the description. And yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to move to Santa Monica, I can definitely set you up with a nice place. Cool. So, as I said in my last video, I thought it was funny because I was a little late. I was a little late in making the video. And of course, that was the best card. On paper, it was the best card of the year. And when it delivered, it was the best card of the year. So I just think it's funny that for the fight nights, the weak watered down cards, I made videos every Wednesday. But when it came to the substance events, I was slow on the draw. Won't happen again. Now, that being said, we can talk about this upcoming weekend's fight with JDM versus Prate. We'll just talk about the main event because I mean it's a main event. It's a top heavy card, and that's what the UFC is when they don't have a numbered event, and that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to sit in front of the TV for 4 or 5 hours. You can watch the last hour, the last 45 minutes. It's a free cunch, as Chris D'Elia says. So with that fight, I know a lot of people are leaning towards Prate because he's a knockout artist, a violent Brazilian dude. I gotta go with JDM. He still is a former champ. He's held the title. His strength of schedule has been more challenging. The thing about these up and comers sometimes is that they fight a lot of tomato cans, and then when they get like in a fight of implications, it normally goes to a decision or they lose, and that's what happened with Prate when he fought Ian Gary. So I don't expect this to be any different. I think it'll be a scrap. It'll be a good fight, but I think it's going to go 5 rounds, and it's probably going to go JDM's way. And I'm only going by this off his strength of schedule and being a former champ. You got to give him that respect. Now, would I be surprised if Prate wins? No. No. I would be surprised if he knocks out JDM. Because typically when you get two people in their prime and they're both young, relatively, it doesn't end in a knockout. Not this level of, not this high a level of fighters. So my money's on JDM, but you don't have to twist my arm if you say you think Carlos is going to win. See my pug? He's the unofficial mascot. Cool. So then after this, it's going to be fun to talk about. It's going to be fun to talk about next week's event, which is going to be Strickland versus Hamzat. That's one of those rare fights where like the bad blood is real. I don't think they're going to get close to each other. They probably won't even do a face-off from what I think Dana had said, or maybe Ariel. If they do, they're going to have a lot of security keeping them apart because that's legitimate bad blood, and both guys don't play that game. You step to Strickland, he's going to step back up. He shoots from the hip. He doesn't play the corporate game. He speaks his mind freely. He's like he's a wild card. He's a wild card. So the pre-fight conference the pre-fight press conference is going to be fun. It's going to be fireworks. So I'm excited for that event. I'm excited for the main event this weekend. MMA is back. You know, I did say while everybody was bailing on the UFC, saying they're a watered down product, They're a shell of themselves. Hold your stock. They're going to be putting on better cards as time goes on. It's just off to a rocky start. It is what it is, but they're not going to let their viewership slip long term. They're going to hear the criticism and they're going to correct it. So as far as the UFC goes, that's what I think is going to happen. I think this weekend's main event's going to be fun. I'm going to order a slice of pizza. Full pizza's too much. Only need one with a Diet Coke, and I'm a happy dude. So I'm going to watch the JDM fight, the Prate fight. Should be fun. Should be entertaining. I don't think it finished, but it'd be entertaining. And then next week's cards, that's going to be one. That's going to be one that we're always going to remember. Honestly, for that fight, I think that a good bet to make is there going to be a brawl afterwards. My money's on yes. I'm gonna bet that. It's got to be offered with a fight of that magnitude. It being the middleweight championship fight, two wild dudes. Expect some fireworks. Now that one, you can make that pay-per-view, or you could make that a pay-per-view event. Charge $150 or $200. I'm still gonna buy it. That's a can't miss event. So, like I said, let's end this on this. MMA is back. The UFC is back, and I'm with it.